Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This is Abdul Wakil Nazari, and you are watching Abdul Wakil Nazari YouTube channel. Today we will discuss about strategic management. Um, so, what is strategic management? Its definition. It's why we need the strategic management. Strategic management is one of the fundamental course in all of the management that whenever a company establishing a new in a industry, so first they're focusing on its strategy. So for strategic management we are so before starting the company in the market, first they are uh, managing the strategy, so what to do in this industry. So we will discuss step by step and gradually, and then you will analyze that how you can take an action, how you will take action in a life way or in a practical. Now come to talk about. Let's start with the strategic management. So actually, chapter number one, we study about chapter by chapter. Total it has a chapter. So chapter number one, it is all about the nature of strategic management. We will study about a nature of strategic management. The book that I am following, that is about strategic management and concept and cases. Third edition, Fred David. Fred David, this book because I'm following. So actually, we will go step by step, right? Now, number one, strategic management. What is strategic management and its definition? So, before coming to strategic management, I would like to share a short story of strategic management, that how it began, and how it started in present, in the time of present, in present time. Now, strategic management, there were two president. There were two presidents, and they were competitors, and they compete, and same industry, and in the same industry. In the same industry, that they are producing same products with the same industry. One day, they are decided to go somewhere for a picnic and campaign, or for and to discuss about their merger. So they were in a forest, the wood, or this is a forest, and deeply they enter. So suddenly, a grizzly bear came and rose with the front legs hand, and starting and yelling and whatever it is, right? So President once, he said that just he grabbed has some shoes in him and start outrun that bear from bear. So President number two said that to that President number one, say, hey, you can't outrun that bear. You can't outrun that bear. No, President number one replied that I can't outrun that bear, but I can outrun you. It means that I can run faster than you, but I can run faster than bear, but I can run faster than you. So now in here, the comparative word is analyzed, that yeah, so there is competition in the market between two or more than companies. Now every company, while having so there we have a company must have a comparative advantage to go ahead or further, or to reach in the top, to go faster, rather than the competitor catch that. Before catch the competitors, they should run fast as they can. Now let's talk about, this will also be a short story, I hope you understand. Let's come to about definition about strategic management. So how it's defined, the experts how it defines. Now number one, we have art and science of formulating, implementing, evaluating cross-functional decisions that enable an organization to achieve its objectives. Now, as in here, it's clear that art and science of formulating. So management is an art and science. art and science. So management is art and science. Now the word art comes in which concept? It comes under the, like the first people have musician, or they have or why how they are musician, or we can say they are musician, competitive music, singers, actor. So they have a skill, or they are having art, right? So they can have skills. So actually, we can say that management is art. It is a skill, right? It is an ability, or also we can say it is an experience, right? It is an experience. Art is instance of like this. Science is comes under like I say, it is so management also not only this for all, but also they are looking for economic, mathematics, sociology, psychology. Also look for all these things. Managers should be aware of all these things. Now, of formulating, implementing, evaluating. Now, formulating and implementing, evaluating, we will study further step by step. So, what comes under formulating, what comes under implementing, what comes under evaluating. So, cross-functional decisions. Now, whatever have the cross-functional decisions, enable the organization to achieve its objectives or its goals. Now, as further we can say that strategic management not only this, but also they are also focusing on integrating management, but also focusing on integrating management and marketing, like finance with accounting, production with operation, and research with development. So they're also thinking about, okay, now so art and science of formulating, implementing, and evaluating cross-functional decision that enable organization to achieve its objective. Now, as I said, that formulating and implementing will study further, but in here let me tell you something. In formulating, what comes? It comes under. Let's just click. I'll give it you. Click that in here. The formulating comes in here. Under formulating, ideas comes in here. Implementing comes under. We have like where to use, how to bring it in practical. Evaluating whatever we have done, whatever we formulated, implemented. We evaluate whether it's it becomes under controlling, whether it's proper, going proper or not. Now let's move on to the next one. Now, strategic management, it is essence that strategic planning, plan and its company's game plan. Now, as I said, as we said that the strategic plan is strategic management is another. You can also call strategic planning. Also called strategic planning and is a company's game plan as well. We have now company's game plan. How we can say it? We can say company game plan. Like before, like we can say that for we can say for winning or successful. For example, in football, if we want to win the game, for winning we must have a success game plan. Now if we don't have a game plan, so we cannot. So for that's what we have. If we want to survive in the market, if we want to go further, if we want to be in the top as if you want to compete and put yourself in the top, so you must have a plan, like a game plan, so for your success. Now we have three stages of strategic management process. Strategic management process, we have three stages. Stages we have. For example, number one, that is a strategy formulation. Number two, we have strategy implementation, and number three, we have strategy evaluation. Number three, we have strategy evaluation. Now, as I said that strategies, three strategies of we have three strategies: management process, management strategy, management process. We have strategy formulation, implementation, and evaluation. Now, strategy formulation. Strategy formulation. The first one we have, that is so the first strategy formulation. Study formulation, it means it comes under the development. It comes under development. Now, in formulation, we are developing mission and vision statement of the company. Mission and mission statement of the company. that mission is referred to for long term and long-term goal. We can say we make a vision for the long-term mission. Is a mission is actually a short statement. External opportunities and threats. We should evaluate our opportunities and threats for our company. What should be the threats and what should be the opportunities for the company. That should be external opportunities and threats. What are those? Like we should have to pest analysis, and pest analysis we have comes like a political, economical, social, or legal. It comes out of this, and also gives the opportunities and threats. Now, next we have internal strength and weakness. We should also evaluate our internal strength or weakness. How to evaluate internal strength and weakness? We should compare by comparing ourselves with other competitors. We can evaluate internal strength and weaknesses. Long-term objectives. In strategy formulation, a strategic formulation, we should put the long-term objectives for long-term. Should for it means for 10 years, 20 years. We should make long-term objectives. Now, alternative strategy. So we must have alternative strategies. We have if we the strategies, if we make a strategy, if the strategy is not working proper, so how we can divert to another strategy to implement that one. Now, first, not only we should make only one strategy, but we will have more than one strategy for it means that if we have failed or lost in coming that how it means you cannot stop yourself from if your organization affect, so you will not worry about anything. So you should make another and since you have already alternative for achieving that objective, so go for alternative strategy to achieve that objective. Now the last we have strategy selection. Now select the strategy selection. We have, if you made more than 3, 4 or 10 strategies for a company, so you have to look at so which strategy is best, right? Which strategy is best. So that comes under selection of strategy. And actually in strategy formulation, not only these comes, so we're looking for some things in here. We have now, for example, in strategy formulation, in formulation we are developing, we are thinking that what business, right? What new business to enter, and what business to abandon. We can say that. How to evaluate and how to allocate resources, whether to. Now we are thinking about whether to, like I say, that expand our operation or not, right? We're thinking that whether to expand operation or not, whether to enter this international market or not. We just making examples, assumptions, make assumptions. Whether to make a merger or a joint venture, whether to make a venture or a joint venture, merger or joint venture. Or we can see that to implement how to, like I said, definitely in formulation we're thinking that we are just asking questions ourselves that how to avoid ourselves and how to avoid from hostile takeover, like from hostile takeover, how to avoid the hostile takeover. So we make these examples, these things, these questions in our mind. Now, because of why we are making these questions, because the organization is very unlimited, having unlimited resources. Now, unlimited resources, due to having unlimited resources, the strategies must decide which alternative strategies will be benefit for the firm. Now I can see that strategies are defined. Now from the strategy it is make you unique. Whatever you have strategy, that make you differ from your competitor. That make you the strategy. It means that If you have good strategy, it means that you have a comparative edge in the market. Now let's move on to the next strategy. We have strategy implementation. The strategy implementation is actually, we can also call action stage. The action stage, and also we can call it the most difficult stage. It's the most difficult stage overall, we can say that. So whatever we have formulating, now it's the time for implementing all the formulating strategy that we have made. Now first one we have, that is annual objectives. Now on annual objective, a company must set its annual objectives, right? For achieving the target must set the annual objective and make policies, rules and regulation for that, to achieving the objective. Now employee motivation in here, and the last one we have resource allocation. So as I said that it is the most difficult stage. It's a difficult stage, and we can say that we have made the annual objective, policies making, employee motivation, resource allocation. Now as we implementing formulation stage, we also there make an allocation of resources. So in here, then we have make alternative, how can we get a best resource for implementing for the best of the company firm. Now as in here, we can say employee motivation. Employee motivation, a successful strategic implementation, or we can say successful strategic implementation, is the hand of managers. And the hand of managers, that how they are the hand of the managers, the ability that how they are motivating the employees. Because how they are motivating the employees, it is motivating employees, is it is an art and science both. Convince the employees and motivate the employees, so it is an art and science. So that's why we can say, as we can say that it requires like a as I said, that difficult it is, that's why it requires personal discipline, commitment, sacrifices. So if we get such things in employee side, motivate, personal discipline, commitment and sacrifice, so definitely we'll get the job done soon. Now we can say that so employees motivation is in here, it is done that a manager's, it is a duty that employee must managers should must motivate the employees for the job, because everything is hang because it depends on for getting objective done, is it depends on employee motivation. We can say if they are motivated, then definitely will get the job done before the target. Now every firm or every organization must ask these questions. We have, for example, number one, we have like for example, remember, if we get questions should ask like, what must we do implement our part of the organization strategy. What must we do implement our part of the organization strategy? How best we get the job done, right? So what best, we can say what must do implement our part of the organization strategy, and how best to get the job done. So employees and managers, now this is the hand of employees and managers. If they work hard, so definitely will get their job done quickly. Now next stage we have, that is evaluation. Now let's move on to study evaluation. Study evaluation, this is stage that managers are desperately they are waiting for, or they are evaluating whether the current strategy is working or not. If is it working, so that's well. If it's not working, they are again reviewing the strategy and measuring the performance, and again they are, what you can say, that implementing and taking a better action. Now we can say internal review. Internal review, it means that if an action is not working proper, if there is a problem occurs, so definitely they will make a review of their strategy. They again review their strategy. And external review, we have internal review or external review as well. It means that they make strategies, internal strategies, external strategies. They make again review the internal strategies. Now, performance measurement. They are measuring the performance. Measuring performance. When you get, if they get any errors in here, they again correct an action. Corrective an action. They take a corrective action. If they face any problems, so they'll take a corrective actions in here. So definitely, in evaluation strategy, whatever they implement, formulate. Then first we'll go to formulation strategy. Formulation strategy, we are developing strategies, planning, whatever we have, we are developing for the company. Later on in implementation, whatever the strategy we have developed, so is implementation, we're trying to implement all those strategies. Then we have later on that we have evaluation strategy we have implemented. We are looking in here whether it's working or not. If it's working, that's fine. So we moving on. If it's not, so we will review that strategy. We have internal review. We were having internal review and external review because we have made a strategy for both. We made a strategy for both external strategy and internal strategy. We review both of it and then measuring the performance and as well as correct. And when we get the point, when we get the problem, then we are taking corrective action. Okay, now so let's move to the next one. That is okay, key terms in strategy management. So in strategy management, we have key terms. That is about comparative advantage, strategist, vision, mission statement, internal opportunities and threat. External opportunities and threat, internal strengths and weaknesses, long-term objectives, strategies, annual objectives, policies. So we will discuss one by one. Right now, let's move on to number one. Strategic management, gaining and maintaining comparative advantage. Anything that a firm does specially and well compared to rival. Now, comparative advantage. In here we have what is said. Comparative advantage. Comparative advantage is what? Anything that a firm does specially. Like if you compare from one company to another company. So if a company does something special from its rivalry of its competitor, so that's having that unique skill or capability of the company. That is the comparative edge of the company. As you can see that so comparative advantage is all about maintaining comparative in the market. Like I said that we can simply say that we can say what a firm can do something that rivalry cannot do something. Rivalry cannot do. What a firm can do that rivalry cannot do. That is simple. Simple that because what a firm can do that rivalry can do. That is comparative advantage of that company. Now let's move on to the next. That is about strategist. Now, strategists, that's those who are individually responsible for failure and success of organization. Failure of success of organization, they are responsible because they are the one who are making strategies for company. And for example, let's these three focusing. So what strategies do that actually they are gathering information. The strategies of their main focus is what to gathering information. They gather information for the market. Analyze those information, analyze information, and then organize information. For example, if there is a threat in the market for the company, so strategists they are analyzing, gathering information regarding the threat, or analyze those information and then organize it. In organize we have this implementing or controlling concept. Now, strategists might be the owner or CEO. They give a title like this that might be owner or CEO of organization. So strategies, your duties, strategies, these strategies. Now next move on to that, I will talk about vision and mission statement. Vision and mission statement, with few two words you can say that vision statement is what you want to become. Now what do you want to become? So how long, how much time you will take? A vision statement which is always looking for costing, always looking for costing and looking forward and making a long-term goal, long-term objective. So after 10 years what I want to become, after 5 years what I want to become, after 20 years what I want to become. So that is a vision, that is, we can say, that's put in the target. That after this stage I will be this, after this stage of the year I will be this. So I make a vision, a long-term vision we can make it like this. Mission statement is refers to mission statement. It is a refers to what is our business all about. What do your business is all about? Then mission statement is to tell you about all your business is, what you're looking, what are you doing in this business. So it's all about what is our business. Okay, now so let's move on to the next. As we said, a mission and vision statement. Vision is what is all about, what you want to become. So I was talking about the future. It must be uh, put in the vision statement that vision is all about the future, and the mission statement is what is a business all about, and what we are scope of our business. We're talking about the scope of the business and what we are doing now, but what is our all about the present business. Now let's move to external opportunities. In external opportunities, we are external opportunities and threats. Now external opportunities is simply we are analysis of trends. And trends means what are changing. Look at external opportunities. If there is opportunities, we are trends of something we have fashion changing, so we should adapt the changes and quickly and put it in our own culture. Now, analysis of trend, economic, social, culture, demographic and environment, political, legal, and technological competence. Now we can see like economically, whether it's taxation is high or low, or recession, gloom, or whatever you can say. Like socially, whether the people are affecting or not. Social is related to people of outsider, whether there's affecting us or not. If there's opportunity we have, if we see there's opportunity, we'll go for it and grab that opportunity. If there is threat, so culture change also differ. If there is opportunity for us, if you're business of garments, you have a garment business, if there is a culture opportunity for you, that you have to get and grab it. Demographic or environmental and political, legal, government and technological. If there is a changing comes in technological, so grab the changes and put it step if you can, so that will be threat for you. Comparators, if you can comparators or daily basis or day to day, they are becoming good and you are not taking any action, so definitely that will be a threat. If you're competing with competitors, and that will be your and competitors, and you are having the edge, so that edge is your opportunity and to operate in the market. Then we have external opportunities. We have the basic type of strategy management. We have strategies, formulation. We have take advantage of external opportunities and avoid the minimize impact of external threats. In formulation, what we can say that in formulation we are developing. So whatever we have external opportunities we have, so we grab it and grab that and bring it in implementation. Whatever we have, we see the threats for that. We should avoid that, avoid the threats and or minimize the threats, external threats. Now, internal strength and weaknesses. As we can say that external opportunities, that is those factors which are not in our control. When they change or change comes, so they are not our control. Is internal strength and weakness is this is our control. We can control it, and we analyze a SWOT analysis. External, now we can say strength, weakness, opportunity and threats. So we are SWOT opportunity we are SWOT analysis. So so like I say, that's a controllable activities form, especially we will well or poorly determine the relative for competitors. So we can see, for example, if we are looking for our strength or weaknesses, we can compare our some of the other competitors, what we have they don't have. So whatever we have, if they don't have, for me that is our strength. Whatever they have and we don't have, that is our weakness. So we can compare ourselves and we realize that what we have or what we don't have. Now, internal strength and weakness is typically allocated to functional area of firm: managing, marketing, financial accounting, production, operation, research and development, managing and information. So these are located in these areas. Now, internal strength and weaknesses. So assess internal we can assess with the internal ratio. We have financial ratio, performance measuring, industry average and survey data. So we can measure through these terms: financial ratio, performance measure, industry average and survey data. Long-term objectives. So always company looking for the long-term objective, and making a long-term objective is more than a year specific result that organization seek to achieve the pursuing its basic mission. Now, long-term objective is what that is which the company built for more than 1 year, and long-term means more than 1 year, and trying to achieve it. Now, long-term objective we have essential for ensuring the firm's success, providing a directions or aid in evaluation, create synergy, reveal the priorities, and focusing coordination, providing basis for planning, organization, and motivating and controlling. Strategies. Strategy means by which long-term objectives are achieved. Whatever strategies are made through this strategy, the objectives are achieving that. We have annual. We make annually is that we have a short strategy we make annually that to achieve that strategy. Now, strategy is example. We have geographical expansion, diversification, acquisition, product development, market penetration, divestiture, liquidation, joint venture. So what strategy are we going to take? So that is strategies. So annual strategy is a short-term milestones that the firm must achieve to reach long-term. Now we are our strategy. If we have long-term strategy, we put we separate it or put it divided in a short-term, like in the annual basis, in order to get our objectives. Policies for achieving the objective, we make rules and regulation. What we have: rules and regulation and guidelines of that achieving the objective, or like I say, means by which annual objectives will be achieved. So all those policy, rules and regulation and guidelines we are making that to achieving that policy and what objective. In this chapter we will now in here I can say that so developing mission. And so next, chapter number 2, we will discuss about developing mission and vision statement. In chapter number 3 we'll discuss about external audit, chapter number 3, and then we'll discuss about performance audit. In chapter number 4 we'll discuss about performance perform internal audit, chapter number 4, and then establish long-term objective, chapter number 5. So, and generate, evaluate and select. So it is a strategy management. It's all about talking about it step by step. So we can note first what we have done. So for what we have done, that from formulation, implementation are the process we are doing. The process, just we studied about the process. That we studied overall the process. That was all the introduction that we studied about overall process. Now second chapter we studied about the vision and mission statement, how to develop vision and mission statement. And chapter number 3 will just say that external, how to audit external audit. And how chapter number 4 we have internal, how to conduct internal audit. So we will discuss further step by step, not complete. Now, strategic management model. Strategic management model, What is the model of strategy management? Strategy management process: a dynamic, continuously more formal or larger organization. Now, what model it is? Strategy model is which kind of model is it? Now, I said that a strategy management process, dynamic or continuous. What do you have? Dynamic and continuous or more formal in larger organization. Now, strategy model. What kind of model do you have taken? And what is it? Dynamic. Dynamic is I think this is the foreigners we have dynamic, but locally they are not dynamic, but they are continuously. Now, strategy management, we have communication is the key for success. Strategy management. In strategy management, communication is the key. Communication is the key is success. Is the success. Now, the communication is the key for success management. Now, benefit of strategy management. So, what are the benefits we have? In-house communication, deeper and more understanding. Now, these are the benefits we have. Like a benefit strategy management, we have what when you make a strategy management, what benefits we should get from that? Non-financial benefit we have that is about enhance awareness threats. So that's not financially, that's not related to we can say financial or related to money. So while you're making Spanish strategy management, so it enhanced its awareness of threats, awareness of threats. So we can aware management strategy that aware you from threat. Improve understanding of comparative strategies. That definitely, whatever if you make comparative a strategy, definitely then improve that with an external strategy that make competitors and improve your understanding that what is your competitors doing. Increase employee productivity. So definitely, if you're understanding, definitely you're increasing your employee productivity will increase. Reduce the resistance to change. And clearly understanding the performance or reward relationship is easy that you can understandably enhance the problem prevention capabilities so it will increase your problem prevention that you can avoid your problems. You have your capability will increase that how you can avoid the problem. Why some firms do no strategy planning? Why? Lack of knowledge. Strategy planning, so they won't have that much knowledge for to make a strategic plan. Poor reward structure. They have poor reward structure. They are very poor. Firefighting. There waste of time. Oh, they're like I say firefighting and waste of time. Too expensive. Definitely, they are just thinking that this is like I say they are. Studying management is just like it's a waste of time, too expensive. They'll say that they think that it's very costly, it's a lot of expensive, too expensive comes. Laziness, they won't have the ability to start a strategic planning. Uh, they were I can say laziness and content with the success. Now these are the why the firms do no strategic planning. So the chapter number one, and then we have like we said, firms do no strategic planning. We have fear of failure. They are always fearing about failure. If they are fearing that if we lost, if you are like fearing always fear theirs overconfidence and fear better bad experience, self-interest, fear of unknown, honest difference of opinion, suspicion. Suspicion. So all these things comes under it, like that why some firms do know strategic planning. So that was all about chapter number one. That the process of strategic management. I hope you like it, and don't forget to subscribe my channel. And so soon I'll get okay wait, don't forget to subscribe my channel, and I'll put this chapter number 2 very soon. Thank you for watching, and have a nice God bless you. See you inshallah next time.